Hi everyone, Miss Miseraco here. Today we're looking at oceans and our learning target is to describe the location. Today we're really going to focus in on the composition and the use of major reservoirs on Earth. So as we start thinking about this, go ahead and pause this video and draw a wave from last week. Draw and then label the different parts. So again, in your digital notebook, draw and label a wave. Perhaps you wrote something like this where we've got our wave. You can see the tops of the wave are called the crests. The bottom is called a trough. A wave height goes from crest to trough, and a wavelength can be measured from crest to crest or trough to trough. Another word is thrown in on there that we didn't really talk about is amplitude, and that is the height above sea level. Students in class will watch a brain pop, and then we will look at a virtual demonstration. Will eggs sink or float? We've got two beakers of water, one that has tap water and then that has salt water. And we're going to put whole uncooked eggs in each. What do you think will happen? Again, state your hypothesis as an if-then format. If I do this, then I expect this to happen. So I'm going to link the video for this in the description of today's video. So go ahead and pause and go watch that video too. So if you paused it, you saw that in salt water, the egg floats, and in regular water, the egg sinks. And this tells us the density of salt water is greater than that of tap water. Again, density, this idea of density we're going to hear all year long. Now we're going to take some notes here. So if you could, again, grab your digital notebook. I'm going to try and move this out of the way so we can see a little bit better. Salinity is the total amount of dissolved salt in a water sample. On average, 1 kilogram of ocean water contains 35 grams of salt. The substance you know as table salt, sodium chloride, NaCl, is present in the greatest amount. Near the surface, rain, snow, and melting ice add fresh water, and that lowers the salinity. Salinity is also lower near the mouths of rivers and can be higher where the climate is warmer. Salinity does affect several properties of water. It lowers the freezing point to negative 1.9 degrees Celsius. Its buoyancy is also greater. Other ocean properties, temperature varies from place to place. Warmer water, as we remember, is less dense, so it's going to be on top. And the farther you descend into that water column, the colder and more dense the water. Go ahead and feel free to pause the slide if you need some more time to jot down your notes in your digital notebook. Here we're looking at this distribution of water. We've seen this visual a couple of times, remembering 97% of the world's water is found in the ocean, 3% is found elsewhere. Most of that is in the glaciers and ice caps and seas. 22% is in the ground, 1% other. And so that 1% other is rivers, lakes, and in the atmosphere. Some more notes. Organisms use gases found in the ocean water. Algae need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Coral use carbon dioxide too to build their skeletons. Oxygen comes from air and algae. It is less scarce in seawater than in the air. And cold water contains more oxygen. Pressure increases continuously with depth in the ocean. And to observe that, scientists are going to use a submersible or a submarine to go underwater, can resist pressure. Doing some density calculations again, mass divided by volume. So pause, do the calculations, and answer the questions. You should have found that sample A was 1.01 kilograms per liter and sample B was 1.06 kilograms per liter. And so then sample B is going to have the higher salinity because it's more dense. 5 liters of crude oil has a mass of 4.1. Its density is 0.82 kilograms per liter. The oil will float on the surface of the ocean because it's less dense. Here we're watching another demonstration. Again, pause this video and then you want to draw a diagram of what happened. There's a picture, and then in words, we see the water, warmer water staying on top as it's less dense, and then the colder water is at the bottom.
Hi.
Here you want to answer the questions for this part of layers of the ocean. And then the answers are just going to show up there because my time is running out. Please practice assignment 16 for homework tonight. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.